Good morning. My name is Komal Ankush Kaya. Today I will talk about the topic my bucket list. My bucket list is started in the same way it may be starting for you sitting at my desk in a job. I wasn't excited about dreaming all of you interesting things I could be doing. This was 2009, but everything has changed since then. Now we have got social media platforms like Instagram and TikTok feeding as exotic travel destinations, incense meals, and celebrity encounters with a simple swipes of the thumb. This even more, and if you have been languishing over the past few years, seeing it can often feel even more hopeless. This is what I felt when I was working as a financial analyst in the height of the recession over a decade ago. But there's one thing that saved me. The very first step I took completely changed the trajectory of my life, and I'll forever be grateful for it. What was it? I bet you can see where this is going. It was starting my bucket list. I saved up all my vacations time for the year to go to the Rio de Janeiro for Carnival. It was 2 weeks of the most epic adventure I'd ever had in my life. We went hang guiding over Rio, went to falls danced in the carnival parade. We did it all, and the whole time there was a nagging through that I couldn't shake. I should be able to do this stuff whenever I want. To cap it all off, the day I go back, I got a 20% pay cut. A few weeks later, I had a chance encounter with Cheers, and he encouraged me to do two things: create a bucket list, start a blog to hold myself accountable for for checking things off said bucket list. So that's what I did. 2 months later, location reveal was reality, and set to do work checking things off my bucket list. In less than a year, this leads to me having my job, moving to Thailand, starting a business, and creating lifetime worth of stories in short period of time. Cheers, and I used to meet Starbucks every month or two during that first year. It was pretty cool to see him 11 months after that first meeting Starbucks in Bangkok. Within a couple years of publishing my bucket list, in an effort to hold myself accountable for actually doing these things, moved to a tropical island, climbed a mountain, went to Cuba and smoked a cigar before the embargo was lifted, played a golf beach, had a Singapore sling at the Raffles. The list goes on. You can see it also. Over a decade later, I am still working for myself and having adventures, and it's all thanks to creating my bucket list of things I wanted to do before I died. But that's enough about me. If you are reading this, there's a good chance you are thinking about creating bucket list of your own. Perhaps you are just looking for ideas for what to include in your list. I have spent nearly 1/3 of my life crafting this, editing this, and checking things up. It's safe to say learned a lot about what makes a useful, fulfilling list. And I guess what it's not just adding the obligatory visit the tower right now. So today I am going to show you how to create bucket list in a way that is meaningful and is likely a bit different than any other post you read this on the topic. A bucket list is a list of things to do before you die. The key here is that your list should be things about you want to do and would you do. That's all there is to it. It was made popular from movie called The Bucket List, where two terminally ill guys, Morgan Freeman and Jack, meet in hospital and they set up out adventure to try and do everything on their list. I mean, who wouldn't? I want to go and have some adventures with these guys, right? My thoughts on in the how involved to love lot over the last 30 years. My original list had some unique items, but a lot of them were your typical see the Eiffel Tower type which check by the way.